Hi Gemini, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Gemini, this is a reading for the week of the 8th of April. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what's the energy you've been in, and then we'll look at the week of the 8th of April. And thank you for the likes and the subscribes, Gemini. I really appreciate it because it makes a difference and it helps the little channel grow. So thank you. All right, Gemini, let's look and see what's the energy you've been in, and then we'll look at the week of the 8th of April. So for Gemini, underneath is the Seven of Swords. So this can be moving on after a conflict. It can be someone around you being a bit sort of sneaky or not totally upfront. Seven of Swords can be an internal process of kind of taking the lessons we've learnt and moving on. And you've got a choice here because the Seven of Cups says there is a choice to make, and there's a lot of emotions swirling around this choice. And you've also got the card of the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer, Cancerian energy in the tarot. But it's an energy of moving forward, of kind of getting your head and your heart aligned, Gemini, so that you can move forward. And it's like you have to pull both into line so that you can. And it's a lot of discipline. All right, so the week of the 8th of April, what are the cards showing here? Three of Cups was the first card out, which is very positive. 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a massive group of cards. I'll just see, is there anything else for Gemini? You could be dealing with the Hierophant under here. It could be Taurus energy, but the Hierophant talks about commitments, committed relationships, big institutions like government, police, schools, universities, councils, religious organisations, you know, where there's a very clear framework and structure that everyone operates with. Values and beliefs are very clear. Everyone knows. It's a very traditional, structured framework that everyone kind of goes, yep, that's how it is. So this week of the 8th of April, we've got the Three of Cups. So there's joy and celebration, perhaps a couple of close friends coming in around you, Gemini, but happy days. And the 10 of Pentacles says the same. There's abundance, there's wealth, there's multiple generations coming together, celebrating, sharing resources. It's good times, Gemini. And with the King of Swords, this could be you because the swords represent the air energy in tarot, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be getting some legal guidance. Often the King of Swords is like a mentor or a guide, and because it's sword energy, it could be something to do with the law. Could be, as I said, a lawyer, something where there's a bit of thought goes into this. Technically, like attention to detail is what I'm getting. It's an interesting feeling with this card today. It's like pay attention to a detail or a contract or something. I'm not giving you legal guidance but the card might suggest that you maybe need to go and get that. So get that from someone with that qualification. That's not me. Okay, and the 9 of Pentacles is about your independence, your sovereignty, listening to your intuition and being in your power, standing in your independence, kind of going, I'm cool with who I am, I know where I'm at, I'm good, I'm solid, I'm certain, I'm sure. There's a strength in these cards of you being very okay, but you are moving forward. It's like you've made this choice and you're moving forward and you're happy about it. Little bit of maybe something you've got to be aware of and very clear in your thought with the contract, get legal guidance kind of vibe. And you feel quite set up here, quite well set up. All right, is there a challenge in this energy this week for Gemini? Is there a challenge? Don't get too in your head is the challenge. The Eight of Swords says we can get caught in our head, we can get conflicted in our mind. It's a tricky choice to make. We can't see our way forward. We kind of get caught in a prison of our own thinking, is what the Eight of Swords would talk about. And it can bind us up. And so when we get this card, we maybe need to get the facts. We need to get the information, which is where the King of Swords would come in. Get the details, get the information, be clear in your own thinking so that you can free your mind and it will help you to make the choice that's right for you, whatever that is, because you have free will, you'll make your own choice. But the cards are saying that's where the challenge sits this week. That's why that King of Swords is so important, because he likes to gather facts, truth, information, details, clarity. And your challenge is not being in the Eight of Swords where you get all kind of caught up in your thoughts. So how can we help you? What will the cards say would be helpful? What will help Gemini? And remember, these are generals, so it may or may not resonate, and you have free will, so you decide what you do. But what I can see in the cards here is what's helpful is the Three of Wands is about looking forward and not looking back. The Three of Wands is a character who's well sorted. They're well dressed, they've got what they need, they've got skills, and they're ready and scanning the horizons. There's a golden sea in front of them, which says there's a lot of opportunity and potential in front of you, which the Eight of Wands that's also come out would be talking about. A lot happening very quickly, Gemini. A lot of opportunity and possibility. For some, even it's travel. Excuse me. And the Knight of Swords says a lot of conversation, talking to others. We asked what would help you not get caught in your thoughts and to stay clear, and maybe chatting with others, chatting with people that you trust, that are your emotional support team, perhaps family, close friends, because there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of different ways to move forward, and you are ready to move forward according to these cards. So look, it could be, a work situation, it could be we've all got so many variables in our lives. It could be anything for anyone. But it's getting the information, getting the facts, which will help you keep your mind clear to make your choice. All right, I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for Gemini. Yeah. And we've got the Ten of Swords and the Devil. And the Devil talks about when we've been stuck in patterns or loops. If it's a relationship, it can be a narcissistic, codependent kind of energy where we feel a bit stuck and trapped and we don't know how to move forward. If it's something in our own behaviours, it's often unconscious. We're not aware of it. But the gift of the Devil card is it's a bit of a reality check. It's a bit of a real look at a situation. No blindfold there. And the Ten of Swords says it's an end to any overthinking. this little character in this deck is clearing their mind of all the thoughts, and they're moving forward in the light energy. So there's a really strong sense here of releasing any overthinking, which of course is that Eight of Swords energy too. You know, it's letting that go and ending that cycle where you've been caught in old thinking patterns that have had you a bit stuck, is what I can see in these cards. I hope you have a fabulous week, Gemini. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.